Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. He is jizzing.
He is jizzing indeed.
That's right.
That joke for 2 years now.
It's never gonna stop.
Never
Is it 2 or 1?
I think it's 2. This is the second.
Yeah, it's going on 2.
This is the second time.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. You gotta think of some jokes and just recycle them over and over.
It worked for SNL. I mean,
I'm a big believer in recycling.
works for every road dog that you've ever seen.
Save the planet, folks.
Save the planet. Repeat some jokes.
That's the track I'm on, is being a road dog. You know, you put in a good 30 years, you can headline C clubs.
Paige is trying to be a Rottweiler on the road.
That's right. That is exactly right. I want to be a hound of
Wants
justice.
to be a hound of justice, tearing it up through your local dog park.
Folks, I hope you're ready for a hog wild episode of DP.
Because it's going to be hog wild, baby.
Yeah, we got a guest coming through.
We got a guest going to be rolling in.
Ken Edwards in the chat, dropping a woof woof.
Oh, one road dog to another.
That's exactly right. He is a road dog.
He's a road warrior.
Yeah. Former guest. Look up Ken Edwards Goes
Former
Hog
guest,
Wild.
look up Ken Edwards Goes Hog Wild.
But yeah, D, it's the Easter episode.
It's Easter Sunday.
We got George Miller, Hog Wild guest coming through.
He's coming through. He's going to tell some stories. He's going to riff a little bit. It's going to be fun.
It's gonna be fucking great. Thanks for the oink oink as well, Ken.
Oh, Ken.
I wore my behemoth shirt because I had to, and George is a metalhead.
Mm-hmm.
I had to book a fucking heavy ass metal guest
Gotcha.
in order to. I think I might.
metal
Yeah, I
nerd.
see George.
Oh, he's sitting outside?
Yeah, that's all right.
All right. Well, Paige is going to
You
go
want me to go grab the guest?
grab the guest. I'm going to sit here, and I'm going to say...
Yeah, to soapbox.
I'm going to do a little soapbox. I'm going to say, hey, this Easter, make sure you don't microwave your peeps. I know that's a little controversial, but you really shouldn't stick those fuckers in the microwaves. They do have souls. And souls are like holes. They
join us in
do
the
not
casting
need
couch
to be
here.
filled. Yo!
We only have the budget for one couch.
How's it going, dude?
Not too bad.
Oh, yeah.
Excited to be here.
Hell yeah.
We're excited to have you. Folks, this is the guest. This is George Miller. He's hog wild. We got Ken saying he hopes you talk about your new Mad Max movie.
He's actually gonna make Happy Feet 3.
Hey!
Is Happy Feet George Miller?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That fucking rules. The same guy as Mad Max.
The most versatile filmmaker in Hollywood.
That's fucking awesome. Let's see. We like to get the plugs up top, George, to fool the audience.
Okay, right on.
So, I mean, I know we got 2 Street. You host 2
2
Street.
Street every Tuesday.
Friendly? Are you a host at Friendly?
No, but I mean, might as well plug it for me. That's Jake Lipinski's mic.
Yeah,
I got Milk Boy tonight.
Milk Boy tonight.
Hell
yes,
yeah.
we did that a couple weeks ago.
And
So
then, next week I have Next in Line at Tattooed Moms.
oh, very
Oh, fuck
nice.
yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah,
Them's
so
the
that's
plugs, baby.
Them's the plugs. You
Yeah.
better remember it. Mark your calendars and cancel all your appointments.
Wait, George Miller also made Babe Big Pig in the City. That is hog wild.
That's what's up.
Dude, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, you've got
Dude,
a fan
I
in the chat.
I fucking rule, dude. Sick.
You're the biggest poll we've gotten so far.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Man, I didn't realize that was so cool.
Of course you're cool. It's Easter, which we're not big fans of, but I knew I needed to bring in a heavy metal guest. You're a fucking big metalhead.
Yeah.
What make a tier list. What is the most satanic shit you can check out on on Easter?
The most satanic shit you can check out. I mean, if we go generic here, but Merciful Fate.
Oh yeah,
That's probably the most
That's a fucking-
satanic shit.
that's a great pick. Yeah, hell yeah,
That's
dude.
what I go for. Maybe Grotesque there. I don't know if you know them.
I don't know
It's
Grotesque.
like a Swedish death metal band. They're fucking sick.
That sounds. If it's Swedish, you know it's satanic.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not black metal, it's death metal, which is cool.
Yeah.
Usually those dudes are like, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Usually it's more the black metal that's satanic.
Usually they're more into burning churches.
Yeah. Which, also, objectively pretty cool.
Dude, I know. That's the fucking coolest shit of all
They're cool
time.
buildings, but also, I mean...
I wish more people in the comedy realm found Satanism funny. Because there's nothing funnier than, like, giving the light to a damn church.
Hey, you go listen to Mayhem, but I think they're slightly problematic.
They were the innovators of the church burning, right?
Yeah, and murdering each other.
Yeah, and killing each other and being white supremacists.
Yeah, and the supremacy.
The one guy, I think he found that in prison, though.
Yeah.
Varg.
Vic Vargas.
Varg, yeah.
No, I didn't. I think he was that going into it.
Oh, he was already that?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
He got out of it in prison, I think.
Yeah. That's a good thing to drop in prison, but...
Everyone needs a new hobby.
Yeah, it's all about trying new things.
Yeah, he started playing synth music.
Yeah, that's worse.
Yeah.
That's almost
Mayhem I can listen to. Vargas afterwards. He burns him.
I'm just saying in the comedy realm, like, the fucking album cover that's the burnt down church, if that could be my album cover, that'd be ideal.
Paige Campbell, Mayhem for Life.
Yeah.
Is that your album?
Yeah.
Only wear Bursum shirts for the rest of your life.
Yeah. I don't, like, Easter, even if you're not religious, seems like the most non-holiday.
I like
I
the
don't
little
get it,
Cadbury eggs, but other than that.
Yeah, true. How do you feel about Peeps?
I feel like I could eat like 2 of them, but they're kind of weird, dude. Like the consistency feels weird, like in my teeth. Like,
Yeah.
with the sugar and the weird marshmallow.
This Easter has a 2-peep minimum, I'm just saying.
Dude, I don't know if this is like an Arab thing or what, but my family used to like you would crack eggs, and then one person holds one egg with the thinner side pointing up. You know, the other person. I guess you hold the eggs the same way, but then you like hit the eggs, and whoever's egg gets cracked loses. And, like, you like switch up. It's fucking weird.
I've never heard of that.
I've
but...
never heard of that. That's wild.
It's an Arab thing.
Yeah, that fucking rocks.
Just taking turns cracking each other's eggs.
Yeah.
We should do that year round. I like what they got going
You
on.
should have Cadbury eggs year round.
Yeah, they definitely should have.
That's a good point, yeah.
That's what the lamestream media won't tell you.
But wait, is that an Easter thing?
The Cadbury eggs?
Like, I mean, because I
Yeah,
wouldn't
they're
think...
Easter eggs.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think Easter would be an Arab thing, is what I'm saying. What are you cracking the eggs for?
Jesus was from the Middle East.
Yeah, Jesus was like an arrow.
Yeah. But I'm saying Christianity, that's not...
Yeah, it is.
That's Arab?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
There's not only Muslim Arabs.
Yeah, true.
That's awesome. Yeah,
On this episode of Paige Gets Educated.
my mom was
learning
raised
these things.
Catholic. I think my dad was too. I'm not sure.
Oh, hell yeah. I had no idea, dude.
Dude, it's like you're listening to Tool for the first time.
I know the Arabs. They like Jesus too.
Damn, that's fucking awesome. Yeah. So wait, yeah, you were rebelling against Christianity.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, most... Is metal just anti-religion? It seems just anti-Christian to me. Maybe it's just across the board.
I've never heard, like, anybody talk about hating Allah.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Like, if you look into the lyrics, is there any... That would probably be too dangerous.
But then
I mean,
also,
if you're down to make the Google search page, your computer's there.
Muslim hating metal.
I think you'll get a very different search result.
It's only okay to listen to stuff it hates what you were raised.
I think
feel like.
I think top result you'll get Burzum.
There's that punk band Screwdriver. They're like skinheads or whatever. They probably don't like Muslims, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah. But it's weird because, like, skinhead is also Christian adjacent, I feel like.
Yeah.
So it's weird to be skinhead metal. Do you hate religion and...
I feel like at a point you just kind of loop around and become the thing that you hate, effectively.
Yeah, that is true, yeah. The Venn diagram of hate and religion.
Well, I feel like skinheads are like old white guys, but they're young, so they can like go out and do horrible things. You know?
Yeah,
the
true.
same idea. It's like
You can get away with a lot when you're 20. Yeah. Once you're 40, it's like, Jesus, man, what are you...
It's like, pack it up, drop it.
yeah, you got too many Bud Lights to drink, dude.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I don't know. What have y'all been up to? What have you been celebrating your Easter weekend?
My Easter? Well,
Yeah.
I've been here.
That was awesome.
Making some good food.
Last year you rose from the damn grave.
That's true. Last year I rose from the grave.
To absolve all the squealers of their sin. She saved our podcast audience of 20 last year.
Nice.
Last year we projected a cross onto the fucking thing over there, and they nailed me to the wall. So that's
fucking awesome.
That's how we celebrated our Easter last year.
I've just been playing fucking skate all day and getting
that was
super angry, dude.
Getting fucking crazy bliss and playing skate.
Yeah.
That fucking rules.
I just make tea and then pour a little bit of whiskey in it and take my dog for a walk.
Oh, there
Drink
you
my
go.
whiskey tea and then get home and fucking rage at skate.
Yeah, if you drink enough, you can black out for 3 days.
Yes.
I'll be back
Usually how
just...
I spend my weekends. But then 2 of my good friends hit me up like, hey, would you like to do fun stuff instead of that? Yeah, I would. Actually.
That is kind of the brutal thing as an alcoholic and drug addict. Like, when we get booked for shows and it's like, damn, I can't just binge drink.
Yeah, this morning, like, usually, I mean, I would be fucking asleep by now for the 3rd time, but I was like, I gotta do Paige and Dee's podcast, and then Ben also hit me up to do Milk Boy, and I was like, oh, I'll get home early, get wasted, and I'm like, oh, wait, I got something else to do, which are both things that I would much rather do than drink, but still in the back of my head, I'm like, damn, I gotta drink less today, that sucks.
Damn.
How will I fit my quota in?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I gotta do the show and shake.
This kitchen has a 2-drink minimum.
But I did Uber, so as long as I don't get
There
too
you
drunk,
go.
I can
There you
still
go.
get
That's fuck yeah. I can still be a nasty little milk boy.
The night's a puppy for old boy George.
I just saw Mario. That's what I did.
That's what
how
you
is
did.
That's how I celebrated Christ.
Give us the rundown.
Dude, it's sweet because they just like straight adapted. Like it wasn't trying to be a movie about a video game. They just made the video game a movie. And basically, it was just nonstop action and like scenes that were like lifted from the game.
Wow.
Yeah, not lifted, but you know what I mean. They showed him like running to the end of a fucking. They showed that like 5 times. The end of a fucking basically.
Do they have the
level.
music?
Dude, they had like all the music.
Really?
Yeah, it was sweet. It was like.
Did he go underground?
That's all he did. Yeah, he went underground. He swam. Yeah, it was pretty beautiful.
And went down Rainbow Road.
Yeah, they even had the part where he jumped like down, like he cheated on Rainbow Road. He jumped to the lower fucking rainbow.
Throwing bananas.
I couldn't help but think when I was watching Rainbow Road though, that they're trying to groom our kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with the rainbow. You know what I mean? They've been trying that shit since the 90s.
The Rainbow Road is a road to destruction.
Yeah, we're not talking Dio here.
Yeah, that's
he's also trying to groom kids.
Anything that references a rainbow is grooming. Anything that has any kind of color in it is grooming.
That's exactly right. I wanted to know, I was asking you earlier in the week, D, but I wanted to know who in the Mario universe you think you are.
Like which character I am?
Yeah. I mean, I can start. I'm obviously Mario. I'm the leader.
I mean, you're dressed like a Zoomer Mario. Right?
Yeah, a Mario that blew up through TikTok.
Mario that does dances like.
Yeah.
That's all I got. That's my TikTok dance right there.
That was
Make it
good.
viral. Make it viral.
Yeah, that was good.
I don't know. I'm probably like a cheap.
Yeah. Okay.
I just kind of swim around, and then every now and then somebody knocks me out with a fireball, and then I'm like, that's not fair.
It's fair for you to have like level expectations.
I know I'm not the main character in my own story.
Well, I like that you didn't go for the low-hanging fruit and say you're Birdo as well.
I've been Birdo too many times.
Here's my question. Do you think you could fuck the beak? The open
It's one big hole, dude. Unless it's just like rows of teeth.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you think it's like white in there? Like, do you think it's like a fleshlight? It's got like different like
yeah,
textures and shit.
Whoa.
It's good until she gags an egg up.
Yeah, Birdo's not a swallower,
And then you
dude.
go, donk.
Yeah, damn. That'd be sweet.
What would you be, George?
Yeah.
Who's like the most complainy? Probably like Luigi, right? He's the biggest pussy. I
Luigi-
feel like that would kind of fit.
Luigi's definitely the biggest pussy. Yeah.
Why are all my friends funnier than me? He's mad.
Just bitter and fucking.
I do like his green fireball, so that's pretty sick.
He does have green fireballs.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's sweet. I mean, let's open it up. Why not just Birdo? What's the best Mario character to fuck? What do you think?
The best Mario character to fuck.
Yeah.
Yoshi, because then if he blew you, he can also sound you with his tongue at the same time.
Yoshi, when you're done with him, you can just punch him in the back of the head. Make him fall down a cliff. That's ideal.
There you go. That's how Paige Raw Dogs is.
Also, in one of the Yoshi Adventure games, I think it might be the second one, there's a platform called Yoshi, or it's like Eat, Cloud, Get Dizzy.
Oh yeah, touch fuzzy, get dizzy.
Yeah, touch fuzzy, get dizzy. So Yoshi fucking parties.
Yeah, Yoshi's definitely down to party.
Yeah.
Pumping full of
I got some fuzzy.
couple LGBT Bud Lights. See where the night takes us.
I got some fuzzy. You want to get dizzy?
Yeah, I feel like the whole it's kind of hack to say, but I feel like the whole Mario world is just centered around drugs. It's all just
Absolutely.
It's absolutely.
Sometimes he eats mushrooms and he gets real high and he has fun. Sometimes he eats mushrooms, he gets all fucking freaked out and scared.
yeah. Sometimes that is mushroom. Sometimes you're in the Mushroom Kingdom. Sometimes you're in Bowser's Palace.
Yeah. Sometimes it takes away one of your fucking extra lives.
Yeah. When you're playing on the lost levels, maybe.
Yeah. Just terrified fucking 10 years away from you.
Yeah. Which Mario's mushrooms, but which characters do you think are into each specific drug? Like garlic, I feel like for Wario, that's got to be an analogy. For
It's gotta
something.
be like poppers or
It's
something.
Percocets or
Bowser's definitely on blow. He's all like all mad that his little fucking penis all shrunken up and it won't work. He just wants to fuck Peach so bad. And he's so angry all the time.
Yeah, dude, how much of an incel Bowser is this hilarious? Like you're asking who's the best one to fuck? Not Bowser.
Definitely
Bowser
not
never
Bowser,
gets
dude.
pussy.
He's like,
Never trapped.
as soon as he can finally get hard, he just busts immediately. He never actually gets to use his little wiener. Just cooked out all the time.
Do turtles fuck?
Yeah, dude, you never seen turtles fuck?
No.
And they go,
They go,
they go, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Sick.
you're loud as hell.
Yeah. And they have like weird like vaginas in their throats, and you see them like open while they moan. Sick, dude.
That's fucking awesome.
Turtles rule. And they do a doggy style, which is weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just two little shells going.
Yeah.
And it's not slow, right? It's like I actually have seen the videos now that I say it. It's the only thing they don't do slow. The one I saw was like the turtle came in like 5 seconds.
Gotta go fast.
Animals always come quick. I don't know why.
Yeah,
That sounded like I had too much experience with that.
a lot of zoo too.
A lot of zoos, dude.
Let's open it up. It doesn't have to be Mario characters. What's the best animal?
Dolphins. Dude, you ever seen a dolphin? It looks the same.
They're the closest to humans.
Yeah. Yeah, they're into it.
Fun fact about Vaporeon. Did you know?
Yeah. Do you
Is
have an answer?
Vaporeon what you call a dolphin vagina?
It's close enough.
Dolphin vagina.
I'm about to go snatch a Vaporeon.
We just found an episode title. Yeah, Dolphin Vagina with George Miller. That's right, the Mad Max George Miller. If you're thinking about it in terms of should I click on this video, yeah, that's right.
That's my next film, actually.
Hey,
Dolphin Vagina.
Yeah.
that rocks. That rocks.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like that new Avatar water movie where they have sex with the whales, except it's just gonna be me.
I didn't see the new Avatar.
Me neither. I just.
They had
No,
sex with whales?
I think so, right? Didn't they like do like the hair thing with whales? But like that's the way they fuck.
If they're doing that with whales, that is the way they fuck.
Yeah.
So- that is them fucking a whale. That seems hard as fuck to fuck a whale.
To fuck a whale.
But their hair thing comes out of their blowhole.
They have a little. That would be the go-to is to go right for the ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm saying like, yeah. So they had a little hair thing. It was specific to the Avatar universe.
Yeah.
That rules. Maybe it did deserve the $4 billion. That's what annoyed me about Avatar. Is like, at first they were like, it has to make like $4 billion to make a profit, and I'm like, dude, fuck you for being this confident.
Yeah, seriously. And it did make the money.
And it made it. Yeah, it made it like 3 or 4 times over. It's
apparently
like,
it looks really cool, but I don't know. I'm not trying to fucking sit there and watch another 4-hour movie with the same thing as the first one.
yeah, no, it is like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, trees are gay, dude. Who cares if we cut them down?
That's an awesome point.
Solid point.
Airtight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish, I've been obsessed with Paul Giamatti lately. I wish he was an Avatar. That would have sold me a ticket.
Isn't he like a bad guy in like a bunch of shows right now or something? Or like 2 shows or something?
Oh, maybe shows. He's a bad guy in a lot of the. He's a bad guy in the sense of like evil manager, and like a lot. That's like one of his go-to roles.
He's a bad guy in Malcolm in the Middle Kid. Frankie
Yeah,
Muniz.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a Big Fat Lie.
Big Fat Liar.
Big Fat Liar. Oh, I thought it was Cody Banks. Isn't he in Cody Banks?
He might also be in Cody Banks.
No, Big Fat Liar is the one who turns blue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like porta potty
Avatar:
stuff
The
all
Way of
over.
Water.
Yeah, he kind of was an Avatar.
Yeah. I mean, if they needed to prove a concept, there it is. Giamatti looks awesome blue. He doesn't really have much hair, but.
It'd be sick if they got like super recognizable actors. But like, they got like Danny DeVito to be one of the fucking blue Avatar guys.
Yeah, it's crazy they can pull.
I gotta stick my braid in some blow.
He's drinking.
So Paige, you've been on this kick for a while. What got you into Paul Giamatti?
That's a good question. I'm trying to think of what the movie it was that got the ball rolling. I mean, we watched Sideways.
Sideways is good.
Yeah.
Sideways was really good.
Have you seen Sideways,
I'm
George?
not.
It's a movie where he's like a wine snob.
Okay.
And it's fun because it's like very tongue in cheek, like making fun of wine people, which wine people are kind of the worst.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like people who are like super into things are kind of
Enough of a nihilist where it's like, yeah, if you like anything, I hate you.
It's weird, dude. I noticed like I go back and watch movies that I like used to really like, and I'm watching them like so fucking bored. I think that I have just like ruined my fucking attention span, like playing video games and then going on my phone while I'm waiting for it to load, and like it's doing so much stuff. Dude, I was watching The Exorcist the other night, and I was like, this movie's fucking boring. Like, I used to be obsessed with this fucking movie, dude. Watched Ghostbusters the other day. I don't like Ghostbusters anymore. What happened?
See, I've gotten into Letterboxd pretty hard.
Okay.
Which is like, it's totally faux cinephilia. Because people that get into it, they're like, I'm a cinephile. It's like, no, it's all about the autistic, just like, I've seen that movie. Like, you click the button, like, seen it.
Okay.
Because I'm with you. My attention span's shot. A lot of the times I'm watching them and I'm like barely paying attention.
Yeah, it's
like,
horrible.
at the end, you get to go, I watched it.
Yeah.
You just need a button that's
I
like,
know what fucking happened.
yeah. They need buttons like that for just like life achievements. You know what I mean?
I just bought on like the TV app or whatever on your Xbox. You can buy like movies and shit. I just bought all the Jackass movies, the unrated versions, and the whole Jackass series. So I've just been watching that and getting dumber and dumber, and it's incredible. Like Jackass might be the funniest thing in the whole world.
Dude, I don't disagree. Like pound for pound, like
It's insane, dude.
it doesn't get funnier than Jackass.
There's so many like funny people who like come up with things just out of nowhere. It's so clever and thought out and so funny. And then like I watch a 45-year-old dude get his nuts kicked in, and it's fucking way funnier, dude.
It's like Three Stooges as a reality show.
Exactly.
There's not many things funnier than seeing a guy with his boys and they're just hurting each other.
Yeah, dude. Could you imagine like doing that? Could you imagine like sitting on set and they're like, "Oh, it's time for your fucking interview," and you're getting interviewed, and then Bam Margera just comes and punches you in your face.
Yeah, that would fucking rock. That would fucking... Dude, well, that's the thing. We were talking about, like, Avatar making so much money. Dude, Mario had, like, the biggest animation opening.
Yeah, I saw that.
And at the end, they teased, like, spoilers. They teased Yoshi. It's like Yoshi wasn't really in it. They teased, like, there's gonna be Yoshi.
Wow.
So they're gonna make 1 billion of them. They should go out there with it. They should make like Mario Jackass.
Would you watch? That'd be sick. Would you watch it again? Like, or was it like not good?
It was really fun. I would say it depends on how into Mario you are.
Okay.
Like I'm a pretty big autist for Mario. But if it's not like a great movie, I guess it's just super fast. But it has the pacing of a video game. It really does.
Like, I feel like if they made like a Mario Kart movie and they actually showed like the guy like hitting his sisters with the controller and he loses, I'd probably watch that and enjoy it.
Dude, a super meta one, like a Mario Truman Show.
Yeah.
Where he's like aware of the people playing. Like, Mario, why do you keep just walking into that wall?
I swear there's something beyond here.
Someone's fucking with me. Yeah.
Didn't they do that with the Ryan Reynolds movie? Like Free Guy or Free Man or
With
Ryan Reynolds was like an
yeah.
NPC.
I never saw
he
that.
like knows it or whatever. Yeah, I never saw it.
You're right, there was a video game movie like that. It seems
Was it Ready Player One?
Oh, that was horrible, dude.
dude, that did suck dick.
Oh, that was like the
That was
first
really
book
bad.
I read in like 15 years, and I read it because my girlfriend at the time was like, she was like, yeah, I really enjoyed this book. You should read it. The movie's coming out. Read it before the movie comes out. And then I read it, and I was like, I actually enjoyed that. Like,
You were,
reading's
like, hype as
cool.
fuck.
Yeah, and then we went and saw the movie, and the first scene they fuck up setting it up. Like they say he's in the wrong spot already. I was like, I fucking hate this already, dude. And my dad is obsessed with Tolkien. He loves like Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and shit.
Yeah.
And every time we'd watch the movies, we went and saw them when they come out in theaters, and he would be like, ugh, like I hear him like scoffing and shit, dude. And after I saw Ready Player One, I called my dad and I was like, dude, I'm so sorry for like you having to watch the Lord of the Rings movies because I know exactly how you feel now. Like,
That's hilarious. That's why you don't read the book. You're just you're setting yourself up to be like, that movie sucked.
No, that's why you don't go see the movie. Yeah, that's why you don't read, dude. Fucking lame-os.
Yeah, but at least you didn't have to wait a crazy long time.
Yeah.
Like,
I read it
like-
in like a week or something, and then the movie came out. So.
Yeah, if you're like a Jane Eyre diehard, you have to wait like 80 years to be like, that movie sucked. I hate it. That was garbage.
That's how I was with Game of Thrones, because I watched it like after it came out, and I watched it in like the quickest amount of time you could watch it, like a fucking month or something.
Yeah.
And then like everyone's like all mad about the ending, and I was like, I thought it was lame, but meh. Like, these people waited 10 years to see this shit. I watched it fucking
Yeah, I had
jerking
the
off
same
and
thing
smoking
with
weed.
Sopranos.
Like,
Unlike the books, it ended.
Yeah. That wasn't unsatisfying into the past 70 hours.
yeah, exactly.
Whatever.
Yeah. It's like, well, I'll rewatch Breaking Bad again, I guess.
Yeah. What were you saying, dude?
We pre-gamed some older Mario movies before you actually saw the other ones.
That's
You
true.
remember that, right?
Yeah.
I saw the original Super Mario Bros. movie.
Have you seen the original?
Yeah, is that the one with John Leguizamo?
Yeah. Dude, that shit rocks.
Yeah, it's so weird. I haven't seen it in a long time. I just remember like watching it as a kid. Like, this is fucking weird.
They destroyed the Twin Towers in it.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't remember that.
It's like Koopa's Keep is in like the alternate universe, the Twin Towers. So then when they start reality bending, it literally looks like there are holes taken out of the Twin Towers.
Oh my god.
in Manhattan.
I did forget about that. Yeah, the brothers, the twin towers. Yeah,
You
damn.
hooked on the brothers.
Before it's time, dude. I think it's time. Destroying them towers.
And then there was the movie about the kid that was really good at video games, and he had to play Super Mario 3 before it came out.
Oh yeah, have you seen The Wizard?
The
No.
Wizard, yeah, the Wizard.
Dude, it's like an hour and a half long commercial for Mario 3. Like it came out like a year before Mario 3.
Okay.
They just name drop Nintendo titles everywhere. They're just like, oh, he's really good at whatever the fucking thing that they had before. Like all of their titles leading up to Mario, like they just name drop every single one of them, and this kid is like a genius at all of them. And they like grift their way across the country to get to this like final thing, which is like a gaming competition. And the surprise is that they have to play a game that they've never played before, and it's Super Mario 3.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, that's The Wizard in its entirety.
That's the Wizard in its entirety.
He just give you the cliff notes.
They're also weirdly sexual to kids the entire movie.
Yeah, do you remember any of the lines? Because you're right.
Oh yeah, there's the one guy who keeps trying to like get his hands on them. And he's just like, yeah, because they want to like lock the kid up in a mental institution because he doesn't do anything except like be quiet and like he has a box that he hoards and won't show
he's such
anybody.
a big gamer, dude.
But he's really good at video games.
This kid's reserved and can maybe make a career out of playing video games. Let's fucking lock him away, dude.
He's like unbelievably
This kid
good.
doesn't need other people to experience joy. Let's fucking hide him away.
They're trying to lobotomize him.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, once they saw that Rainbow Road,
Yeah.
they're like, you're not gonna groom my kids.
The TMNT game was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Manhattan Project.
That rocks. That fucking rocks.
Yeah, The Wizard, weird movie.
TMNT game.
It is a weird ass movie. I'm just still fixated on like you mentioning the towers in the Mario movie. I'm like, they're gonna do a million sequels. Like, why not get weird with it, dude? You know what I mean? Like, I want a dark and gritty.
Back, dude.
They should bring the towers back as set pieces for the next Mario movie.
Hey yo, it's Mario and Luigi here in Manhattan. And
How did the
today-
voices sound?
Oh yeah.
Dude, the voices were like good.
Really? Wasn't Seth Rogen in it?
Yeah, Seth Rogen was Donkey Kong.
Did he just laugh at you?
Yeah, there was a moment where, yeah, like he every time he laughed, it was like, okay, there's Seth Rogen.
They made Donkey Kong laugh like Seth Rogen?
Why? Pretty much, because they didn't get a different actor. They were like,
Because they couldn't get a gorilla.
yeah, I mean, what does a gorilla laughing sound like? I don't even know.
Doesn't Donkey Kong just go like, rah, rah, and then make like the same noise? Sometimes he claps his hands. That's when he laughs, I think.
He's like a Bit Crush Donkey
Yeah.
Kong.
Wait, what is Big Crush?
It's like
I don't know what that is.
that's all I got. I can't give you the technical definition.
You're not explaining like what it is though. You're just doing some ASMR.
That's all I got.
Was Diddy Kong in it?
Diddy Kong was in it. For,
Oh, shit.
A little
Okay.
cameo. Diddy Kong was in it for like 2 seconds.
What about Cool Kong? Dude, I'm gonna start going off. That made me funny.
Yeah, you're gonna get pissed. You haven't even seen it. Like, what? No Funky Kong?
I want Funky to talk me to sleep.
Is some funky ASMR?
Some funky some funky hypnosis tapes.
Yeah. Do you think you would be susceptible to hypnosis?
I'm a pretty susceptible person.
That's very level-headed to be like. I don't think it would work on me.
Me neither. I'm
Yeah,
so
I think you're
skeptic, dude. I would definitely, like, if there was somebody who, like, wanted to try it, and they were, like, actually a hypnotist, I would totally do it, but I don't think it would. I don't believe in it.
Yeah.
If you want to try to hypnotize George Miller, please hypnotize him over the chat.
Yeah, make me happy.
If you could hypnotize someone over a chat, that would be insane.
That'd be sick.
You see 2 doors. You walk down. You approach one door. Beside one door is the Donkey Kong movie, which has not been released yet, playing in full stunning 3D over and over again. And the other door is the worst cum shot you've ever had in your life.
Yeah. Well, no, you say worst cum shot. Here's a good segue. That's why I'm too skeptical of hypnotists.
Because you come.
Well, they always
Can this hypnotist make me come?
they always you see the stage show. They always just make someone like do a chicken noise or whatever. But I'm like, I'm not even that confident I'm not susceptible, but what's this guy gonna make me do? I feel like you see him in an alley after the show, and he's gonna get you to try some weird shit. You're still under the spell.
Yeah, what if he doesn't unhypnotize you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just this guy's fucking Renfield for the rest of your life.
You're just kind of stuck in a daze.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You finally gonna unhypnotize. You're like, where's my butthole falling out?
Yeah, why am I pink socked?
No, I'm prolapsing.
I have a Bergson addiction. Like, what?
No, it's part of the process. It's part of the process.
Trust the process.
Why are there drips going down the back of my pants?
Yeah.
I could be cum, blood, or poop, whichever you want.
Yeah,
It's up to you.
indiscriminate drips.
Yeah.
The 3 drips.
we like to leave it up to your imagination here, folks.
Oh, dude, there's this guy. When I worked on a farm, he like came and worked it for a little bit. He told me about this thing. He's like, you know what milkshaking is? And I was like, no, it's like, and he took so much pride, and he was like, sometimes I come fast and my dick's not hard, or my dick's not big, but it stays hard. Like, I got a little hard rocket, it stays hard. It's like his point of pride. And he's like, I always see this thing with my girl, I'll be fucking her in the butt, and then I come in there, and then since I stay hard, I can keep going, and then the cum mixes with the poop and stuff, and it starts leaking out. And he's like, it's called milkshaking. He's like, what? One time I was milkshaking my girl, and she's like, man, is that me who smells like that? And he goes, no, maybe that's us. Like, dude, you are the worst human being I've ever met.
Wow.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
He's
He's a strange guy.
Do you think he made up the term?
I hope so. I mean, I hope so.
I think he moonlit as a hypnotist.
That is fucking unbelievable.
He used to wear 2 pairs of overalls. And he had a fucking gnarly mullet. He was like, he's like, no.
Pairs of overalls and a giant mullet.
Yeah. And he's like, no, these aren't the ones under, these are overalls. These ones are coveralls.
But almost certainly would not double mask. Like, definitely.
No way. Dude, he would literally be like, alright, I'm gonna go jerk off, I'll be back in a little bit. And then he fucking go masturbate and then just come back to hanging out with us.
What kind of farm?
Weed farm.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
That's,
Okay.
that's sick as fuck.
He was the guy who would actually, like, he would come and, like, check out the shit because he'd buy the pot. So,
Oh,
so
okay.
he would, like, come and, like, help us harvest and see all the weed that we grew.
That is incredible, dude.
That is
Thank you
fun.
for sharing that, because we like to leave people with a little new knowledge. Let's review what we learned. We learned about milkshaking. We learned that there's Christian Islam.
Christian Islam!
Or Christian Arabs. I'm sorry, I get distracted. Takes me a couple times before I actually learn something.
This is the first time I've ever had someone tell me that all Arabs are Muslim in a not mean way. In a genuinely ignorant way. You just didn't know.
Yeah.
Usually it's been yelled at me.
There's a light bulb go off in Paige's head. It's like, oh.
My name's actually a Christian name.
Oh shit.
Yeah, George. Or and that's what like Christians in Lebanon name kids.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's wait, who is that in Christianity?
I don't know if he's actually anybody in Christianity, but in Lebanon, if you like, either your name's some like Arab sounding name because you're Muslim, or your name George.
Or you're George.
If you're Christian.
That fucking rules.
I know in England there's Saint George who like slayed a dragon.
Yeah, I have a little plaque of that guy.
Aww.
And his dragon's like this big, and I had the plaque hung up, and my friends always be like, "You're lame, dude. You're a little tiny pussy dragon."
See, that's what they need to lean into more to get me on board. It's like slaying dragons. Let me learn about this saint real quick. That's fucking
Straight from
badass.
dragons to Satan.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all. If it was all Revelation, I might be on board. Revelation is pretty sweet.
Here comes the Jester 1, 2, 3, and Paige is into Christianity.
Dude, when you get blitzed and it's like, wait, the Great White Throne Judgment? But I'm listening. What's that all about?
How many eyes does this lamb have?
Dude, I feel like if you read the Bible just as like a book, like not it being like forced on you.
Yeah.
There's some pretty gnarly fucking stories in there.
That is definitely true. Yeah, like it's a pretty badass book.
Yeah, like God's like, I'm gonna fucking kill this dude's whole family and like do all these horrible things to him to make sure that he still loves me.
Yeah, there's like the one where like a bunch of kids
movie.
make fun of Abraham and like God sent a bear to just maul the kids.
Yeah, dude, don't make fun of people.
That's fucking sick. Yeah. God's pretty metal.
Yeah, dude. God told some guy to kill his kid, and then right as he's about to kill his kid, he's like, "No, don't fucking kill your kid, dude.
What are you doing,
Yeah,
man?
that's awesome."
Best psych out in history.
Yeah,
Dude, that's a good jackass. Hey, I'm Steve-O, and this is
psycho.
killing your kid.
I did that. I was on the weed farm. I like slept in a cabin, and I had a wood burning stove. And then when all the trimmers came after harvest, they trimmed in the cabin, and there were like a bunch of like new age hippie kids who like do a bunch of drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
And They got a bunch of cocaine. I was like, guys, we should like cook coke on the fucking like make crack on the wood burning stove. I mean, it'd be so sick, dude. We're in the fucking woods of Humboldt. We are warm from our wood that I chopped. I made the fire for everybody on wood, and they were like, oh my god. And they start getting all their shit ready. I'm like, no, make fun. I live in this cabin. I crack in my cabin. You pieces of garbage, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's like, sorry for trying to expand the business.
Yeah.
Dude.
They were like, oh, like all bummed out, like I was an asshole.
Yeah, people love farm to table with weed, but
Yeah.
when it's something harder.
It's like, sorry, I didn't realize you guys were actually as big as scumbags. It's like, oh, I crack in my cabin. I'll do that alone.
But that's the dangerous thing with like crack. It's like all of the fucking in between. It's like if it was farm to table, dude. If it was
wood
locally
burning stove
sourced,
crack, it'd be fine.
Yeah, once it's done, you're just like, yeah, and you guys just leave the cabin. For
Yeah.
a little bit. I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it to make sure it's okay.
Dude, there's no better way to do drugs than alone.
Yeah, that is absolutely.
I don't know why. I used to be like freaked out to do like psychedelics alone, but now I would never do psychedelics in front of other people. I mean, I probably wouldn't do psychedelics in like maybe one day again, but not for a long time. But definitely not in front of people. Like at a festival, dude. I don't know how I used to like. You would go to fucking music festivals and take a bunch of L and like super spun out and like in front of hanging out with people I don't. Gives me anxiety like thinking about it now. I'm like, I know it's not gonna happen again.
You're getting an acid flashback just explaining it. That is funny being like, I wouldn't let a guy hypnotize me, but you're just taking tabs of acid. You're just like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah. Doesn't matter what you do in your apartment alone, dude.
Yeah, that is true.
That is true.
That's what I always say. I'm an introverted extrovert. That's what that means, is just buying party drugs and doing them by yourself. Just fucking hanging out.
I don't want to walk around my apartment in a K-hole with a blanket over me like a fucking ring wraith from Lord of the Rings with other people around. With all my lights off.
Do you have a go-to move doing psychedelics at home?
What do you mean?
Like, go-to thing you put on, go-to activity?
Oh, dude, I usually just turn everything off. And just like sit in darkness. If I'm gonna get like, if I'm gonna be like a little bit spun out, I'll like maybe watch a movie or something. But if I'm gonna get like tripped really hard, then it's gotta be fucking nothing going on.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
I don't know what, like the last time I did drugs with my friend, or did like acid with my friends, I was sitting there and I was like, people kept talking to me and shit. I was getting all fucking freaked out. I was like, I don't like this, dude. Like I just want to sit in silence. And if I'm silent, then I start freaking other people out because they're wondering if I'm okay.
Yeah,
and
true.
like there's so much other shit like influencing how I feel.
That is the worst.
But,
it's like
when you're in a dark room alone and like you're face down, but you still are having a bunch of visuals and shit, like it's still kind of fun. Like, you don't have to do anything to have fun if you take enough acid.
that is a great point.
Sensory deprivation chamber.
Dude, pretty much.
Yeah, you're like Luke in the little fucking. You're floating.
I had this vial and it got down to like a little tiny bit of acid in it, and then I poured whiskey into it and then drank it, and then got high as fuck. Dude. It is crazy. I was just sitting in my. I still did my parents' house too. I was just sitting in my room, like. I think I was just in my undies, just like in complete darkness. Like, this is so scary. And then my parents got home and I opened my bedroom door and like poked my head out and I was like, I'm really high on acid right now. I'm sorry. And my dad just goes, alright. And then I closed my door and then everything was okay. Like I still had to sit in silence and darkness, but I was like, all my anxiety went away and then I was just like fucking tripping balls.
Just a matter of fact, okay, is hilarious.
Yeah.
That's a good dad.
That's a good dad.
Yeah, my parents are cool. They smoke pot and stuff, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's fucking sweet.
Well, I feel like that's a good segue, Paige, into our main question.
Dude, it's definitely a good segue. Yeah, we can hit this. Of course, we're going to ask you for a Hog Wild story. Now, keep in mind, George, when you tell this Hog Wild story, this is the Hog Cup. Basically, we collect all the stories from last year, and next year, your story could be a Hog Cup contender. It could be one of those ones that's so hog wild, it wins you a damn cup. Of course, I won this year. I've been fucking, we're talking about drinking and being strung out. I've been partying all week, because I am a champion.
I have a pretty disgusting story. That I'm excited about.
Dude, disgusting is exactly what we're looking for.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's really gross.
But yeah, I just wanted to emphasize the cup, because I am the champion, and I have been partying a lot.
Paige is
Where
the
did you-
champion, Paige won.
Did you get this made, or is it like...
Yeah, you just Google.
Oh, you literally got it made.
Yeah.
Right on, dude. That's sick.
You just search pig trophy. If I can peel back the curtain for a second.
Show us how the bread's made.
I don't mean to break into your guys' fourth wall.
Yeah, we like to play it fast and loose. People can, if you want to order your own Hog Cup, fucking
You
no
too
skin
can
off
be
my
a
back.
champion.
Yeah, if you buy a trophy, you can be a champion.
Can I tell a really shitty, boring story and then buy my own trophy? And I still won.
Yeah, exactly. You can completely fumble the bag and just buy your own damn trophy. But yes, George Miller, hilarious comedian, host of 2 Street. Can you think of a time that you went hog wild?
I went hog wild.
Yes. Or a hog wild occurrence in your life.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I traveled for a little bit, like right out of high school.
Okay.
And one of the but not like cool traveling. I mean, it was cool to me, but it's not like I wasn't like staying at motels and stuff. I was like sleeping in parks.
Sure.
Shit like that.
Yeah,
Hitchhiking and shit. And I ended up.
That is cool traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun. I mean, you start getting strung out and all weird and fucked up. And an 18-year-old kid and the street all the time.
Sounds hog wild.
I mean, it was fun, and I always had mommy and daddy in Pennsylvania to go back to. So it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know how I was gonna get back to them, but they were there. But I ended up in Slab City. You know what that is?
No.
It's this big giant, like pretty much like a fucking homeless camp in the desert of California. It's like right by the Salton Sea, in like Baja, California.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
so,
sweet.
Like almost on the border.
Yeah.
Like, Border Patrol goes through there all the time to like look for, I guess, people who crossed over.
Whoa.
But
Oh, okay. All right. It's figuring itself out.
she did this thing that I didn't know you could do, where she would spray Raid into like a Pyrex tin and then leave it out in the sun, and then everything that evaporated or that stayed when the rest of it evaporated, you could scrape that.
Oh
and,
shit.
like, smoke
Okay.
it. And I guess it was like I don't know that. Thankfully, like even in my dumb 18-year-old brain, that was like the one whatever, the one thing someone was like, "You want to get high off of this?" And I was like, "No, thank you." I wasn't on that shit, dude. But
Sometimes it's just based off who's offering it to you.
oh, but she was this really scary lady, dude. And we were hanging out smoking DMT, and she was shooting up this fucking Raid.
Whoa.
And then later on, she brings this. Dude, this shit was insane. I was like, "What's happening?" Because like at first, you know, I was like sleeping, getting arguments with like homeless guys and stuff, or fucking the better spot to sleep in. You know what I'm saying? Like shit.
Yeah.
Like I was going through some like scary shit, but then this lady, like was the first time I see her shooting up this fucking Raid. I'm like, what is actually happening in my fucking life right now?
Yeah.
This is insane. And she brought this fucking guy over that's like super like aggressive, like really high energy, but like scary also.
Yeah.
And our friend was wasted, and we had a bottle of whiskey, and he's like, "I want to booth this whiskey. Oh, booth this whiskey." I'm like, I don't know if you should booth that whiskey. And in the trash that's laying around this fucking desert, we found a little funnel and a little hose that attached to the funnel. And
Whoa.
he couldn't put it up his own ass for some reason. And this is in the daytime.
It's like 2 o'clock.
Yeah, it's just literally the afternoon, dude. After I got done smoking DMT and this lady just finished shooting up fucking evaporated Raid. And the guy that she brought with her was like, "Hey, I'll put the tube in your ass for you." And then our other friend poured the whiskey in his ass for him. And then like...
Good friends.
Yeah, good friends. And then he got the whiskey poured in his butt. And then, like, probably 2 minutes after this happened, he got into a fight with the guy who shoved the funnel up his butt. Because that guy was calling him a bunch of names now that he put something in his butt. And then... it's just so fucking weird.
Yeah.
They got into a fight.
Is he fighting with the funnel in his ass?
He took the funnel out, but he
Okay.
has whiskey in his ass.
There's whiskey up there.
And they're fighting, and it's like a super drunken fight.
Right.
So it's all like, you know, a lot of grabbing and shit. And then the guy who put the funnel in my friend's butt got behind him, and then put his hands around like his neck and pulled him down. And when they fell, the whiskey shot out of my friend's asshole. Dude,
my God.
all over this dude's like stomach and legs, dude. It was so fucking funny, dude.
Holy shit.
It was incredible. Like, this shit shot through. This kid, he always wore pajama pants. It shot through his fucking pajama. Like,
Oh my fucking
soaked
God.
this guy's shirt and pant, like his crotch and belly area with whiskey out of his asshole.
Dude.
Oh my god.
That's like Old Faithful, dude. That's unbelievable.
Like, he fell on him, and they were like on the ground for a little bit, and he's like, oh! He's like, it took a little bit, I guess, for him to start feeling the wet in it. Dude. Oh my god.
That is unbelievable.
Dude, Slab City was fucked. I also got my neighbor and I, we got a 300-gallon water tank, and it was like $30 for the tank and $30 for 300 gallons of water. So I paid for the water, he paid for the tank, and then we're drinking it, and it fucking tastes like chemicals. But like, before what we had to do was walk like 1.5 miles to a canal and not get caught by the police, and fill up a bunch of jugs and walk them back, and then boil all the water. And like, I was in the desert, you had to make a fucking fire to boil water and shit.
Jesus.
So we were like not trying to like say anything. We were like just trying to be stoked about our fucking water that's right next to us. Dude, I woke up in the middle of the night and I was digging holes. Like, you had to dig holes to shit. And I was pissing out of my asshole. And I had to like keep standing up, like wiggling around to like loosen everything up and squatting back down. And it wasn't like I was pushing, I just got to a certain point where it would just start spraying. And at one point I missed my hole, dude, and I hit like the edge of it, and it sprayed all over the back of my fucking legs and into my pants and in my shoes, dude. And I had one pair of clothes, and I was in the desert, and I was covered in poop, and I hadn't eaten, and I just started crying, dude. And I just waddled back to my tent and wiped my fucking shitty legs off with my stupid shitty undies and laid in my gross tent. Fucking covered in poop.
That's disgusting.
2 shit stories. Good job.
Oh, that's fucking beautiful. Yeah.
So how long did you stay in Slab City?
Like a little bit over a month, not too long.
Okay.
Because then my friend came back and she was like, "Hey, I'm going back to Pennsylvania," and I was like, "Take me."
Yeah, I'm there.
I think that I shouldn't be here anymore. We got whiskey butt over there, and I'm fucking covered in poop.
Dude, the moving whiskey is unbelievable.
Dude, that's it. Like, I was like, I can't believe my fucking eyes right now.
Especially like getting into a fight, I almost like want to do that as like a defense measure. Just walk around at all times with an ass full of whiskey.
You're like a lizard that just sprays on people.
Yeah, anyone tries to do like a German do ya?
I wonder. He was already plastered, so I couldn't tell if it got him any drunker. But it wasn't in there for very long. Like, it was like really immediately after the dude started like calling him a bunch of slurs.
Jesus.
It's like a bunch of gay slurs, you know,
Yeah.
for letting him put the thing in his ass. And then we're like, dude, what the fuck? And then Will's
You
like,
volunteered, man.
yeah. And then the guy who had the whiskey in his butt started getting all mad, dude.
That's
What a
fucking
weird
unbelievable.
situation.
Yeah.
How did you find out about Slab City?
I think my sister went there before I did.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And there's like documentaries on YouTube and shit about it.
Okay.
The documentaries make it seem like I don't know, way like different than it is. It's like,
I could see that. Yeah, they have to Hollywood it up.
yeah, but they like try to make it seem really shitty, but then like only interview like the people who actually like, because there's like shit that like runs. Have you heard of Salvation Mountain?
Yeah.
That's in Slab City.
Okay.
Yeah, so like every Thursday I would go and I'd help like repair it.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like a little program there, and they give you free pizza and soda. But like you can't be drunk when you go there, and you can't drink while you're there. So like Thursdays, I guess I wouldn't drink. And the lady who ran it would always be like, "Everybody, give your soda cans to George." And she'd take me to town, and I'd go recycle all my cans.
That fucking rules. Do you know where the name came from?
Slab City. Yeah, 'cause they were building a military base, so they have a bunch of concrete slabs, and then they lost funding, so they never built it. There's a bunch of concrete slabs everywhere.
God damn. That's fucking incredible.
Like they like show Salvation Mountain. They show the Internet Cafe, which is like a place where you go get coffee, and they have like a Wi-Fi thing there, and you can like donate money to wherever, like trade and shit.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like it's a little gnarlier than they show sometimes, dude. Like,
They only show the aspects that like they do have together.
yeah, and they're like, look how crazy this is, and it's like you have no fucking idea.
Yeah.
And like I was only there for like a little over a month.
Yeah.
So I also have no like, dude. When I left my neighbor, he had like a pallet house. He built a house out of pallets and cardboard.
Oh shit.
And then this tweaker came and like started like staying in there, and he kicked him out. So the dude came and burnt down his fucking pallet house.
Jesus.
And like apparently there's like mad like arsonists there.
Whoa.
Always burning down people's like RVs and shit.
Oh my God.
And then there's a side, there's like people who live in like colder places closer to there, who go like rich white like old people who take their fucking RVs and they drive there, and that's their like winter vacation.
Oh my God.
And then next door, fucking there's some tweaker who lives in a bus who just screams all fucking day long, dude.
Jesus Christ.
That shit was so funny.
Jesus.
That's fucking hilarious.
Steve Bark. He lived in the skate park in the bus, and he literally just screamed all day long. And people that knew him would walk by, be like, "Hey, Bark." He'd be like, "Oh yeah, how you doing, blah? Fucking fuck you!" Just like, dude, going insane.
I like that saying hi to him would like drag him out of it.
Yeah.
Like, oh hey.
Yeah, because he like recognized the people's voices that he knew.
That's fucking hilarious.
Dude, that place was crazy.
Damn, yeah, that's fucking insane. Wow. Did you have any more questions, Dee?
Yeah.
So many, but well, let me ask you this, because you say that like a guy had like a pallet of houses. What's like the norm? Is there like people have like little houses that they built? Or...
Oh yeah. People. There's a lot of people who have like RVs. There's a lot of people who, like, dude. There's a whole camp. It's like, literally like a little, like 1-floor apartment. There's like different rooms and shit, and it's all made out of pallets and wood.
That's crazy.
Like my buddy's was just like a little square,
right?
But it was cool. I mean, he had like a bed and fucking wood burning stove.
That's fucking like a whole building out of pallets is like that's sick as fuck.
Yeah, and they like made it sturdy somehow. I have no fucking idea how.
Yeah.
There's this one guy. You could go take your little like you know those green Coleman propane tanks.
Mm-hmm.
You could take them to him and he'd fill them up for like $3 or something.
Wow.
But he literally lived underground. Like he dug a fucking bunker and lived underground. It's fucking crazy.
Oh my God.
Damn, I like that there's like a fucking like a wage gap in fucking Slab
dude,
City.
seriously.
Like the 1% is the people living in fucking in RV.
Yes. Dude, there's families who like kids who if like they'll live on like the main road or whatever, so you're a little bit like closer, I guess, to town. I mean, you're still not really close to town, but
Right.
there's kids who go to school who live in fucking Slab City.
Whoa.
Damn.
It's like little kids there.
That's fucking crazy. Like generations and generations
Yeah.
have lived in Slab
Yeah,
City.
dude, it's wild. And then
Wow.
they're like surrounded by like a bunch of just horrible degenerates.
Fucking nuts, dude.
God damn.
Literally been walking around Slab City like throwing up while I'm walking and hearing people fight over there and fucking seeing people fight over there. There's a pile of shit there and then like some lady with her son. What's this, dude?
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's a very strange place.
So was shitting your pants like the last straw for you, like the incident where you were like, I gotta go home?
I
or-
stayed there a little bit longer because I didn't have a way to leave yet.
Gotcha.
But that was like one of the things I was thinking. I was like, yeah, I could really use like some food. Because like there was like every night you could go get like food from people. There's like they had like dinners, like free dinners and shit.
Yeah.
But like sometimes I didn't feel like doing that. Sometimes you had to go through like a fucking church sermon. You couldn't smoke
right.
cigarettes, you couldn't smoke pot, you couldn't smoke fucking or drink or like anything.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't know, too much of a degenerate to do that every single day. There's this dude, Pastor Dave, you could go to, and he'd give you a box of food. But when I went and got a box of food, all he had was like those like gelatin cranberry sauce and a gigantic bag of craisins and then like a jar of peanut butter or something. And I was just living off of craisins and like gelatin fucking cranberry sauce.
Damn, yeah.
I was like, I want to go home and eat my mommy's food. It sucks, dude. I was like dreaming about fucking my mom's food.
Jesus fuck.
And David Bowie died when I was there. I was like, this sucks.
Yeah, I mean that's bad to be like super strung out when David Bowie dies. That hits harder.
If I had like my own car, it probably would have been easier because I could actually get out to town and shit. But I had to like
True.
rely on so many people, and that was the
Yeah.
thing about traveling that way is like, it is cool, and like you do like experience a bunch of like cool and sometimes pretty gnarly shit. But it's like if you are relying on other people so fucking much, and I don't like having to do that.
Yeah, no, that does blow.
Like,
I mean, plus if you had a car, you could live in it. Which
yeah,
is like,
yeah, exactly. Like my friends would be like, "Hey, you do, like go fly a sign," and I'm like, "I'm not, no." And I, like go walk around and ask people for money. I'm like, "No, I don't want to do that." I
Yeah.
have a guitar. I'll play guitar for money, but
There you go. Yeah, a little busking.
yeah, I'll hitchhike. But I don't like going up to somebody like, "Hey, you got a
Yeah.
dollar?" Especially I'm like an 18-year-old kid, they're like, look, you fucking go get a job.
Yeah.
Like, there's 50-year-old men who have no families who actually are kind of, they could probably go get a job also. But way less easy than I could.
But I mean, like, can you get a job if, like, your address is Slab City? You know what I mean? Like, you have to put an address for a job usually. It's like, that seems like...
You probably could.
Yeah, you can find something. Yeah.
I mean, the guy who got his pallet house burnt down, he now is, like, the keeper at Salvation Mountain.
Oh, shit.
So
Okay.
He has, like, a little RV. It's, like, $3 a day or some shit.
Hell yeah.
But
moving on up.
Hell yeah.
Probably has a car.
That's awesome that Salvation Mountain is right there. I don't think I'd made that connection before, because I'd heard of Salvation Mountain, but I've never heard of Slab City.
Okay. Yeah, so it's covered in, like, a bunch of not Bible verses.
Yeah.
Like, the guy who put it together is, like, some fucking wingnut, and it's, like, all of the Bible verses aren't. He just, like, was like, Jesus would say this.
He just made that shit up?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Fucking rocks.
They had it in Grand Theft Auto 5, but they made it all about aliens. It wasn't religious, it was like alien.
That makes sense, yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah. That's fucking awesome.
I wish they made Slab City in Grand Theft Auto 5, that'd be funny.
Yeah, they definitely should.
Run around dirt biking over a bunch of fucking crust punks and shit.
Burn down 5 pallet houses.
Yeah.
Yeah, on mission.
Boof
whiskey.
Boof whiskey.
Shit it out onto a homophobic man.
Yeah. That should just be an attack in Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. That's Trevor's special move.
Yeah. I think I'm out of questions.
Yeah, same.
You got any?
I'm down.
Yeah, well, I mean, if there's no more questions, I just say thanks for sharing. I think we can get plugs and fucking get the hell out of here.
Right on, dude. This
Hell
is
yeah.
Very fun.
Absolutely.
Again, 2 Street every Tuesday in South Philly at 2 Street.
Fun bike. Check it out.
Fun mic. Sometimes. Milk Boy tonight at Milk Boy. And then next Wednesday, or I guess it's this Wednesday coming up, right? Because it's almost Monday.
Yeah.
Wednesday at Tattooed Moms for Next in Line.
Fuck yeah.
That's
There you
gonna
go.
be sick.
Go see George. He's hilarious. Check out one of those shows. What do you got, D?
The band that Samantha and I play in, Steam Enginess, has a show this Friday. It's somewhere in Jersey. Follow Steam Enginess on Instagram to check out where if you want to come see us. And then Lisa is playing at Johnny Brenda's on Tuesday. So check out our Insta, Lisa the Band, for more info on that.
Dude, fuck yeah. And I'm Uncle Paige everywhere. You follow me, whatever. Like the show wherever you're listening, subscribe, whatever. And Raven, Thursday. It's back, baby. Fucking come out to Raven. This Thursday, if you're listening to the episode and you're in Philly, come check it out. Me and Paget will be hosting there. It's gonna rock. Gonna be a party. And until next week, stay fucking awesome.